That is a freaking giant, dude. That is a freaking giant. Hey guys, Tyler Berger here with BassFishingHQ, and today we're doing a little experiment. I got a plastic craw and I got a jig. Which one is gonna get the bigger bite? I think the jig, but recently I've heard it said that a plastic will get just as many big bites as a jig, but it'll get more. I don't know if I believe that. I personally think that the jig sometimes gets a bigger bite just because it has a big profile. But today I'm gonna try to put it to the test. So basically what I've tried to do is control the variables. We have the jig, we have the crawl. They're about the same exact color. I have the same crawl that's on each of these. And I have, this is a 3 ounce weight here, and this is a 1/2 ounce. Now you might say, oh, that's a different weight, which it is a different weight, but these fall at the exact same rate of speed, which that's the very important part when flipping. So I've tried to control everything. Both of them are on 20-pound line. I'm basically gonna flip with one until I get bit, and then I'm gonna flip with the other. And we're gonna see which one gets more bites, bigger bites, everything like that. And at the very end, I'm gonna list it all out in some sort of graph so that we can easily see which one had the better average bite, which one got more bites, everything that we need to see. So let's get to it. Here's a bite. Okie dokie. There's number 1 of the jig challenge. It's a decent fish. That was on the plastic. Let's go ahead and weigh that fish. It's a keeper, but it's not that big. 1.01. 1.01 is the first plastic fish. All right, that literally took about 2 minutes. Time to pick up the jig. I'm gonna flip it in the same spot. There's a bite. Look, I got him. That's a little better fish there. Oh yeah, okay. Better fish too. Let's see. It took 4 minutes to get bit. My scale says 171 and 4 minutes on the jig. Okay, back to the classics. There's a bass. Oh gosh, that's a decent fish. Okay, that is a keeper fish. 1.08. 108. Not sure if I just got that fish, but it weighed 0.70. Took me 2 minutes to catch it on a jig. There we go. All right, there is fish number 3. All right, fish number 3 is a 0.99 on the crawl, and it took roughly 5 minutes to get bit. Back to Mr. Jiggity Jig. That is a freaking giant, dude. That is a freaking giant. I mean, a freaking giant. That's got to be over 4. Oh my gosh. Come here, big girl. Golly. That fish chased that jig up. Oh gosh. Oh. Jigs catch big bass. Whew, son. That was probably one of the coolest fish catches that I have had for a while. Holy cow. That's a big one. That is a big one. That fish chased that bait up, that jig, and I seen him come after it and I killed it. $4.98. $4.98. Took a freaking while to get one to bite the jig. Let's see, $4.98 and 11.11. It was 41, so it's 30 minutes. Man, I could have easily broken that fish off just because he was so close when I seen him. It's so important. If you ever have a fish do that, if it bites you close to the boat, it's so easy to just absolutely jack them on the hook set. And that's not what you want to do, because a lot of times you will break that fish off. You have a short line, you have a lot of pressure, and it's so easy to break that fish. So, whew, son, that was a big one. Like, wow. That is fish number 3 on the jig. Keeper number 3, and it was one to remember. Back to the plastics now. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. Okay, see. Oh, wow. Golly. Fish is still pretty hot. He's hooked really good. Okay. Right when you thought the jig was gonna completely win, look at that thing, man. I don't think that's quite as big as the last one, but that's got to be over 4. Jeez. All right, that is a 451. Oh my, that is a toad, dude. 451. That is that's the 4th keeper on the plastics. I decided to take out non-keepers just because, well, a non-keeper's a non-keeper, right? We don't even keep them in tournaments, so I am gonna put them in at the tally at the end. Look, my boat is a wreck. But okay, there we go. That is fish number 4 on plastics. We got to go to the jig now. Wow, 451. I almost didn't set the hook on that fish. 451, and that was 14. I'd say 13, 14 minutes after that other big one. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that is a keeper sized fish, and that is number 4. Getting interesting. Number 4 for the jig. I think this is the smallest keeper I've caught. 0.90. 0.90 on the jig at roughly, not long, 3 minutes. 3 minutes after that other fish. Okay. That is definitely a keeper. Okay, that is number 5. Number 5 plastic. And I actually had to switch over. If you guys notice, that's a different plastic than I've been fishing, because I ran out of the rage crawls and I had to go to a chigger crawl. All right, number 5. Number 5 is still ready to fight. 108. Number 5, 108. And it took 5 minutes. Okay, well, I'm not sure what that brings me to for the 5 fish limit. I will have that here in just a second. But in the meantime, we got to switch back to the jig, and I'm actually going to put a chigger crawl on this guy as well to try to keep things nice and even. Number 5, oh my gosh. I probably just scared away every fish that was within anywhere near that dock. There we go. Skip it right on up in there. Ooh, I got bit too. I think that's number 5. I don't know how big he is. Ooh. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. That is number 5 for a jig. I might do a coal fish here. I don't know. Let's see. 5 for the jig. .03. 1.03. That concludes the challenge of the jig versus plastic challenge that I'm doing. I'm gonna do this more often. I really enjoyed this, and I also think it's very educational. I'm very interested to see that throughout the year what happens, and I'm also interested to tally this up. So I'm gonna keep doing this the rest of this year and into the next years, and just keep a kind of a running tally of being able to see, hey, does the jig get bigger bites or does the soft plastics? And just kind of everything about them. So today the jig won. It got the biggest fish out of 498. It had the best overall average as well. So anyways, the jig won today. We'll see about in the future what happens. But guys, if you like this video, if you want me to do more of these videos, like this and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.